Пум-пум-пум-пум-пум. Всем здравствуйте, друзья. Наконец-то у нас есть Хогвартс. Почему написано предзаказ? Не могу понять. Что, игра не запустится? Алло, в чем прикол? Тейкс. Ждем. Да. Так, кто смотрит, скажите, надо как-то звук погромче, потише сделать. Ого. Так, переключение режима прицела. Переключение использования заклинаний. Переключение. Что это такое? Включите, если при переходе в режим прицеливания вы используете переключение вместо ты типа нажала, а так будет удерживать. Нет, лучше удерживать лучше. Некоторые заклинания можно использовать в режиме переключения управления. Включите параметры, чтобы иметь возможность использовать эту функцию. Или выключите, если вы не сильно понятно. Ладно, давайте оставим как есть, а дальше там типа уже разберемся. Видишь, громко, норм со звуком. Все, окей, хорошо, постараюсь. Размер текста нормальный. Да. Ну, давайте все продолжить. Почему бы нет? Так, высокой четкостью, режим с высокой частотой кадров. Хочу, конечно, да. Смотрю твой стрим за стрима Гидеона, уровень красавчик. Все, да, режим 60 кадров. Политика, ну как обычно, принять. Перейти свою учетную запись к фан-клубу Гарри Поттера. Маска в виде черепа. Пропущу, я потом его привяжу отдельно. Пока что я это пропущу. Онлайн награду получить. Получить. Да. Так, может чатик куда-то в сторону вывести, чем уже нафиг надо. Принять, да, пусть так и будет. Пусть все будет как есть. Рада сообщить, что вы приняты в школу чародейства и волшебства Хогвартс в качестве студента 5-го курса. Семестр начинается 1 сентября. Для вас собраны школьные принадлежности, которые будут сопровождать вас во время путешествия в замок. Как вам, возможно, известно, указ о разумном ограничении волшебства несовершеннолетний запрещает использовать магию лицам моложе 17 лет вне школы. Однако, в связи с вашими уникальными обстоятельствами, министерство любезно согласилось позволить профессору Элиазару Фигу помочь вам отточить заклинание перед вашим сопровождением из Лондона в замок на пир в честь начала нового учебного года. Для тополя, с уважением, профессор Уизли. Рон Уизли. Ну, типа, может, предок? Вебку нет, вебка у меня, я просто боком сижу, типа плюс за спиной находится солнце, меня практически не будет видно. Это надо в таком случае окно забетонировать и свет включить, вот тогда будет нормально. А тут можно как-то кастомизировать? Нет, нет. Нет. Нет, нет, нет. О, вот это уже что-то получше. Так, запомнили. Нет. О, тоже нормально. Вот этот, значит, вот этот и вот этот. Так, запомнили. Тоже хорош. Нет. О, вот это тоже прикольный. Фу, жирный. Нет, нет. Ну, а это тоже хороший. Но, наверное, я на этом остановлюсь. Так, оп. Ха, Гарри Поттер! Не, без очков, все, нафиг. Прическа. А что это такое? А, это цвет. О. Так, давай сначала с прической. Ну, это понятно, это понятно, это понятно. Угу. Ну, да, это 80-е, мода в то время так и была. Типа, наверное. Тут надо кого-то на меня похоже. Есть лысая? О! Ну, прям идеально. Ну, прям идеально. Вот тут вылет и я почти. Только что надо лицо немножко поменять. Ну, просто. Ну, копия. Ё-моё. Нормально. Ну, нет. Блин, какую бы такую прическу? Фу. Некрасиво. Нет, нет. Красиво. Индейцы. Оу, дреды. Ай, кто там что уже пишет? Так, все, не отвлекаемся. Нет. То, наверное... Блин, все такое вкусное. Нет. Давай, наверное, эту. Цвет сейчас поменяем. Натуральный блондин. Ух ты, это уже чересчур такие пепельный. Нет. А, все? Это все? Вот это можно оставить, но сильно чересчур он такой. Ну все, этот пусть будет. Ух ты. Это ведьмак! Нет. Ух ты, а что это такое? А, веснушки, родинки, все понял. Состояние кожи. Ну, типа вот так нормально. Нет, это мы оставим. Так, брови. О. Были какие? Были вот эти? Или вот эти? Нет. Вот это больше, наверное, мне нравится. Ага. Ага. О. Кирилл, если ты это смотришь, ну разве это не Вотинцев? Ван бровь. Без бровей. Ну, типа, оставим это там. Ой, что за прикол?
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
Выберите режим сложности. Легкая, норма, сбалансированная, тяжело. Оставим, ну, а что это такое?
That was quite something. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class. A few cobwebs and some dust. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
Так. Чатик, как назовем? Кто там смотрит? Предлагайте. Я жду ваши пожелания. По поводу музыки, да, тут музыку, блин, так сделали офигенно, даже в той же самой менюшке, настолько это вот такая спокойненькая, классная, вообще бомба, пушка. Ну, мне пока заходит. Пока что вот мне реально заходит. Что, не будет никаких предложений? Что, это ася подпишу, пошли нафиг. Влад. А, не так, вот так пишется. Да. Я предложение просто от вас не вижу пока, поэтому будет так. Волшебник, все, начать путешествие.
It appears we are almost ready to
Ой,
depart.
небольшая просадочка была.
It's a pity we
Ну,
didn't have a bit more. It's a
серия
pity we
S
didn't have a
всё-таки.
bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your
Thank you,
own.
Professor Fig. Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Eleazar! George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your findings.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the
Да,
castle.
видно, что кадров где-то 40. Оно не идет, если типа какие-то такие камеры сильно отдаленные, захватывают много деталей, то видно, что типа это кадров 40 точно есть. А так, типа, когда были моменты, когда там персонаж какой-то на районе видно, то сразу повышается идет повышение. Боже, как я долго ждал эту игру! Звук.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your travelling companion?
A new student. A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a fifth year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other fifth years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this? Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow. I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
О, лол, вон свечение реально видит.
Merlin's beard! How did you...
Wait! We did.
Опасно было. Извиняюсь. Непредвиденные обстоятельства.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Вниз. Классно. Он было 0, он мне дал 1, появилось 4. Сейчас одно выпью, останется 3. Математика.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he...
What the hell got into that damn thing? What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never.
Professor? Sir? Where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
Ну вот. Какой-то момент. Вот.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you
Вот так вот
like
сейчас
to look
только шел.
around a bit.
Вот 60 кадров чувствую.
I would.
Тут там под 50 с
But stay
копейками.
close.
Только
We've no
поворачиваюсь.
idea who
Опа.
created this port key.
30-очка полетела.
Or why.
Ну ничего. Я боюсь здесь сейчас поставить режим качества. Что там тогда будет? 20 кадров.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there. I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she And now George died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Сейчас, секундочку. Так, поехали. Да, чувствуется просадочка.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Да, шо мне...
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Где-то. А, просто нажать. Стрельба.
Excellent!
Ага. Я понял. Да понял.
Rougher than I expected. Your wand was improving with every cast.
Прицелиться можно?
Thank you, sir.
Ух ты. А что еще? Боже, как классно. Что, новое что-то будет? О, вижу.
Ah, up there.
Это Assassin's Creed.
We're close now, it's just ahead. Steady yourself! Reparo! Almost there!
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Так, я снова тут. Пришлось прерваться. Так, мини-карта. Там где-то вход был. Проход, точнее. Опа. Исследовать.
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his
Ну,
home.
тут немножко этот. Вот так сделаем. Ой, как мне это нравится. Так вот. Пиу, пиу. Пиу, пиу, пиу.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking?
Кстати,
What's this? Professor
такой же самый
Fig!
знак вроде был, как на вот том футляре. Ты чё, тут уже?
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name?
Опа, автосохранение.
Godric's heart. I don't believe it.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Разбудить гоблина. А, это случайно не банк? Да, это банк.
Hello? Hello?
It can't be.
Just a moment. Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key. The key.
Wife's portkey.
Oh, yes.
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then. This way, then.
Stay close. Stay close.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
Блин, насколько все классно.
How many vaults are there?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common in Gringotts?
Колеса, ну,
They are most
common. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You want to take a breath? A what?
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you? Heard of it? These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw in the porky container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Так, сейчас минуточку отойду.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
Так, я тут. Следуйте за профессором. Ну, погнали.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
О. О.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Класс.
Wait.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Вот это интересно. Зафиксируйте свою палочку при помощи. То есть, типа, как на время, я так понимаю. Прикольно. Нажмите, чтобы...
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Бежите. Так. Опа. Ага.
Revelio. A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Ух ты. Что свет выключил?
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Вот там стенка. Опа. А тут столб. Ну, тут бежать можно. О. Опа.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Что это?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Блин. О, вот силуэт был. Что дальше?
There must be something to that reflection you're seeing. There must be something to that reflection you're seeing.
Пока-пока. Не?
Try casting Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
Still there. It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Давай, давай. Оп, есть. Так, вы изучили значение Люмос, которое автоматически добавляется в ваш комплект заклинаний. Заклинание Люмос освещает кончик вашей волшебной палочки и может использовать и помогает исследовать темные места. Удерживаю. Вот, то, что я когда-то и говорил, я писал об этом, то, что будет типа эффект, и когда просто RT нажимаешь, он использует как так, обстрел, а когда ты нажимаешь RT, у тебя появляется вот такая вот менюшка. Интересно, что-то другое будет? Не, пока что ничего. Опа. О.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning
Может, его
towards
надо
me.
повернуть вот так вот ровненько.
It does follow the light.
Опа. А, нет, смотри. Вау. А, это щит.
Lumos.
Где?
Professor.
А что это такое?
Professor. Professor Fig. Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Protego! Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. Lumos. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. I need to align these statues with their reflections. Potato!
Вот это интересно. Окей, давай попробуем.
Lumos.
Да, в курсе же бежать, ну типа, оу, что-то новенькое. А, это же знак. Ну, давай. Давайте.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder.
Это типа не воспоминание или как-то там оно было?
Follow my lead.
Как фильм. Да.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
It may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam and perhaps George died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
My reputation seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. I must insist. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Are you all right? I've never seen
Fine,
so
sir.
powerful a goblin. I've never seen so powerful a goblin. Wholly unaffected. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we? Where are we?
It can't be. It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. We have a sorting ceremony. Come.
Слышали музычку?
We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Только что играла. Здорово, Дениска, здорово. просто какие у меня мурашки только что и шли. Просто кайф.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas Nigellus Black.
Prepare yourself to meet.
А, это есть директор.
Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem
Enough.
has...
Fig. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
Все это заметили. Это глюк?
I'll be in touch.
Да, то, видимо, просто глюк какой-то был. Ну, когда стоит, у него такая распашка влево-вправо. А что так я же не понял? Чё нет оживленности? Чё так мало людей?
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
You're just in time. Welcome, have a seat. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Скорее всего, учиться я хочу колдовать. Для чего я сюда приехал?
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder. I detect something in you.
Давай распиши
A
поподробнее.
certain sense of... what is it?
Амбиции.
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
А, то есть вот так вот происходит выбор. Не. То есть, наверное, вот это последнее, что там было амбиции, там еще что-то, оно и определяет факультет. Блин. Я, кстати, хотел попробовать Слизерин, но я изначально хотел попробовать за Гриффиндор, а потом за Слизерин уже. Но ладно, давайте сразу этого Слизерина, почему бы нет?
You belong in Slytherin. You belong in
Опа.
Slytherin.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Строгий директор.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Я думал, мы по замку походим.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Very well.
Aspiration. Aspiration.
Блин, как это прикольно.
Well done. Now, well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Так, возможно, будет сразу полетать? Пожалуйста. Блин.
Looks like everyone's
Прикольно все
gone.
оформлено.
Better head to the common room.
Можно чем-то взаимодействовать?
Revelio.
Че, вообще ничего нельзя? Ничего нельзя. Давайте выйдем. Вот как у них тут все сделано. О. Прикольно.
I suppose some introductions are in order. I suppose some introductions are in order. Lumos.
Can I help you? Can I help you? You're the new fifth year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
Поговорим позже. Ну да, приятно познакомиться.
It was nice meeting you, Sebastian. I'll let you get back to your book.
Nice meeting you too. Good luck today.
Так. Вот там еще. Опа. Покрутили.
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me. Ugh, not going to move there, are you? Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Told you. Checkmate. Told you. You should have listened to me. You should have listened to me. I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day. Taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Так, я пропустил.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it? Nice meeting you.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Так. Чё, посрать? В смысле? Это был не я. Ну-ка. Да, и точка типа, пристрела немножечко выше. Я привык, что типа вот делаем стрельну, да, но я привык, что типа она где-то вот так вот стрельнет. Не приучиться. Я слышал об этом тоже, типа, что точка, куда летит снаряд, он будет немножко выше, нежели центр.
I think I heard one. I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new fifth year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. I can only imagine. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new fifth year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
А, это выйти. Ух ты, нифига себе подбежал парень. Блин, прикольно.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Опа. А, путеводитель такой, типа.
Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Пошлите. Опа, опа,
This
опа,
way.
опа. Ну, беги. Сундук факультета.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Классно.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
Ничего себе. Ага. А, и опыт. Выполните. Открыть. Ой, как оно прикольно сделано. Бомба, мне нравится. Текущее произведение. Ага. Это испытание. А испытание это типа не этот, не сюжетка? Угу. Нет, это не сюжетка. Все. Каждое испытание имеет несколько уровней. На каждом из них вас ждет специальная награда, начиная от внешнего вида и заканчивая важной. То есть их следует тут так реально потеть за них, походу.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that.
Так, сейчас, дамочка, секундочку. Тут еще надо. Опа.
Revelio.
В смысле? Ничего себе. Такое чувство, как будто это вообще далеко бы не ушел. Ну, зачем это было делать? А если я хочу что-то поизучать? Ну, идем. Раз это такая. Ну, типа, блин, зачем это было делать? Что это такое? Это есть заклинание. Авада-кедавра. То есть их можно будет использовать. Круцево. Нельзя разражаться. То есть, короче, приманивать к себе. О, прикольно. Ну, у меня пока только это. Ладненько, разберемся. То есть, вправо крестовина это спеллы, а влево это...
Revelio.
Так прикольно. А могу на ходу? Нет. Он тормозит. Да, сейчас.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Так, это, ну, понятно. Быстрое перемещение. Карту если открыть. Ага. Типа вот сейчас я здесь на две основные области. В левой части карты живут студенты, гостиная и большой зал. Ага. Ого. Короче, серая то, что еще не открыто, а зеленая то, что уже открыто. Ага. На правой части карты находятся точки и... Ага, включаю. Разблокировала для вас точку. Тут еще и так можно. Ой, прикольненько. Мне это нравится. Переместиться. Блин, как классно.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Не открыто.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Пойдем.
Always something happening here. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Микрофон переставлю вот так вот, чтобы удобно было. Мне только что показалось или нет?
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become warriors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Thank you, Professor Weasley. Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Во! Тут идет поддержка мышки. Секундочку, я сейчас в чат напишу. Просто, ну... Вы чё? Так, я сейчас просто немножко шокирован всем этим. Блин, да не вё... Ну, камон, зачем? Она же сделана была для консоли. Зачем Клава мышку поддерживать? Подозреваю, что вы не просто искали вещи.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to... Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Так, сразу. Опа.
Revelio.
Здесь, да. Я помню. Ну.
Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos.
Ну ладно.
It's good to see you, Professor. And you. It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Так, давайте. То есть у меня сейчас два основных. Выполните основное задание продвинуть процесс истории. Откройте новые возможности и зарабатывайте опыт. Ага. Некоторые задания заблокированы из-за требования количества заклинаний или к вашему уровню. В этих случаях для активации задания вам нужно достичь требования уровня или уметь использовать необходимое заклинание. Понятно. Новое заклинание можно изучить, выполняя задачи профессоров. Ага. Или в качестве награды за... Ну, понятно. Начните задание. Ну, понятно. О.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Эй, алло. А зачем? А тут где-то тоже есть?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder. Nothing.
Я вижу, ты движешься. А ты чё, разговариваешь? Ну что это было?
Revelio.
Я знал. О, ну, мышка, ну. Да, надо мышку включить. А как он откроет? Была прогрузка. Это же не такой полный открытый мир, как говорили. Я думал, типа там вообще без единого прогрузочного движения все остальное, то все равно не прогрузка присутствует. Угу. Ой, что это такое? Ладно. Пустим этот момент.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast.
Нажмите.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised Levioso. Now, well done.
Levioso! Levioso! Levioso!
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego.
Вот это очень
You may
интересно
begin.
будет.
Protego! Stupefy! This can't be your preferred Levioso. Let's just say I'm a
defend yourself.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Так улыбнулся, типа, да, я красавчик.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Heckert. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable
Александр,
of
если ты
achieving
еще
it,
смотришь,
and they must achieve it.
Сань,
A
ты
classroom
не знал.
duel is one
Так,
thing,
блин, и так
but
нормально.
battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Дочка по печеньку принесла
That's enough
вкусненько.
spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
На, поговори с ним. Ты пошел. Как ты отхватил?
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Ты моя первая.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Где? Что это самое? Где за... стрелочка. Что сюда надо? Давайте.
Revelio. Revelio.
Чуть-чуть. Где ты звучишь? Это змееподобная тварь. Я подумал, это тот символ, который этот чувак видит. Ага, свет. А тут есть что-то?
Revelio.
Так, тут, оп, есть.
Handy resource indeed, your field.
Да, она говорит,
I'm
она
most pleased to be
шевелит ртом.
included.
Блин, прикольно.
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Ну ладно. Так, сюда. Сюда. Как-то можно было сделать так, чтобы... Вот так вот? Нет. О, вот это интересно.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
Да, задание.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
I am Nettie. Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. The summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish excellent control there. Don't lose your composure.
И держу. А потом отпускаю. Вот, все.
Very good. Not to worry. Points to Slytherin. Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Ну, она первая. И посмотри на нее. Да, надо вот тем синим выбивать.
That is how it's done.
Ну, давай. А, просто РТ убираешь и все.
Well played. Here we go.
Это вот так. Ай-яй-яй, есть.
Oh, that was an execution. Let us see this. There we go. There we go.
И 10 очков. И четенько.
A perfect score. Remarkable. Let us make this a bit more interesting. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
А, переступы. Блокады.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
Хорош.
That is how it's done.
Вот так вот.
That's it.
А еще будет сбивать мой? Нет.
Here we go.
Так, надо тут сбивать.
Yes.
Вот это сейчас запитано.
Let us see this.
Так, тут надо забивать. Вот тот. Чьи 80?
Do not think I will start going easy on you now.
Не хватило. Все, да, победил.
You are not
Ничья.
making this easy for me, are you?
Very good, both of you. Well done. Very good, both of you. Well done.
Ничего, неплохо.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
A tight game. It turns out we were evenly matched. Took me weeks to become proficient with Akio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Сейчас. Если перезадам, мне потребуется несколько недель, чтобы привыкнуть. Если станет легче поверить. Хорошо, что ты меня понимаешь.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
can use Accio on humans. Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
A word, if you would.
If you're so inclined.
Speak with me, Professor. You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? And what a close match between you and Miss Onai. Invigorating.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Блин, пока все заходит. Так, задание, да? Даже задание посмотреть. Как там? Я второй уровень. Сюда. Ага. Доступно побочное задание. Вот как они обозначаются. Доступно побочное задание. Можно найти в регионе пользы отмеченным. А, так каким знаком? Ёп, твою налево. Алло. А, во. И награда дается. Хорошо. А, можно и так, да? Давай, просто задание. Скрещивание. Тут ничего, тут ничего, тут ничего. А, ну вот оно, скрещивание палочки. Чё-то. А, о, точно, снаряжение. У нас же есть тут сейчас. Есть. Не понял. Нет, нафиг. Ну, перчатки прикольные, не поспорь. Эй.
Да. Так как ты не любишь мед, ты такой...
И прикольно. Но нет, будем одеты. Да, мне интересно, где можно набор чуть попозже двинуться. Давай.
Hello there. You're the new student.
Блин, у нас как-то все офигенно. Вот статуя движется.
Revelio.
Чего? Не могу понять, где это. Ой, а вы что так резко? Блин, ну как же классно. Вы... Давайте побежим. Тихо, тихо. Ух ты, что это забыло? Блин. Я до конца посмотреть. Там типа может какая-то и развязка, завязка будет. Но нет. Вот снова, видите, вот, да, вот прошурска только что была. Тут остановился и все. А, это мы сейчас идем в башню, там мы сейчас потренируемся. Да. Только когда? Ничего нету. Ничего нету. Нижний коридор Гриффиндора. А мне сюда надо. Это сюда можно идти. Тут это. Да.
Oh, not again! Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim. Did you practice your
кто не видел?
As long as we're only one time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory. Not for the meek. Please, you'll make me late. He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp. Sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms. So I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon.
Revelio.
So she agreed. To draw up a contract with me him, that if I behaved, I'd have one weekly swim. Whee! I'll get you for this.
Нет. Извините, если точку слышно, то... Ну, маленькая. Ничего еще малютенькая, то есть ничего не могу сделать. А, тут еще как-то она по комнатам разбита. А тут есть...
Revelio.
Ага. Опа. Потом почитаем. 4 из 8. Войти часовня. Башня, часовня.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there. Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Revelio.
С тобой же можно же как-то взаимодействовать, нет?
Can I help you? See you about a club. Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime. Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring? Spectacular!
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Ага, то есть желтые щиты пробивают желтое заклинание. Вот что они их распределяли по цветам. Все понятно. Привязка цели понятно. Жмите для понятно.
Leviosa. Accio. Give him what for? Stupefy. Descendo. You're better than that. Leviosa.
No.
Protego. Accio.
That round.
Я думал, будет сложнее. Ну, посмотрим, может, дальше будет.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again. Hope to see you back here again.
Как мне отобразить? Зайти? Не то. Так. А, во. И сказали открытый мир, открытый мир.
Leviosa. Leviosa. Accio. Leviosa. Lumos.
Безобидно. Блин. Так, что сплощу? Оп, поправить. Ну, типа ветерочек такой идет и плащ поднимает. Мне кажется, или он стоит не на этом прям. Да. Тут доски чуть-чуть кривовато, что ли, сделано. Типа ноги видно. А не, сейчас нормально. Сейчас нормально. Это не типа как чи висело, чи шо. Надо будет потом перемотать, посмотреть. Так, там вроде должно быть, да? Оп. Ага, снизу где-то. Киса. Так, оп. Слишком много точек на 1 квадратный метр.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke. Oh, excuse, Deke.
There you are. Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well? I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streamer. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that. Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor? Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asks that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Так, профессор, первую задачу. Так, на это, наверное, на этом мы, наверное, завершим. Как насчет дальших прохождений, стримов, записей, я не уверен, не уточню, потому что у меня сейчас очень много будет находиться личных колоссальных дел с изменением моей деятельности. Поэтому, наверное, стримов не будет. Я буду проходить ее в офлайне, записи тоже, наверное, не буду. У меня не будет просто на это физически времени. Всем спасибо, кто смотрел. Всем спасибо, кто со мной. Я постараюсь что-то еще такое особое придумать, но пока что только так, как могу. Времени очень сильно надо, но которого у меня, к сожалению, нет. Поэтому всем до встречи, ребята. Всем пока.